Hi, ladies. It's Valerie. I am so sorry it has been so long. I certainly didn't intend on being gone this long due to, gosh, a lot of different reasons have caused me to be gone. Um, Sorry, the camera's slightly off. It's gonna bother me. I don't want it to fall. Um, but anyway, things from just having issues with uploading my videos. I know for a little while everyone was kind of having some issues for a week or so there. Um, and I mean, that was a couple of months ago. So that accompanied with just a lot of family things going on, and also just a lot of house projects going on. We've just had a lot going on. So sorry to be MIA. And as some of you may know who are friends on Facebook, Doug and I are pregnant. We're very excited. We're actually pretty far along. And that was kind of another one of the reasons why I had decided not to post for just a little while, was because we wanted to wait until family and friends knew, because I don't know who has access to my channel. And we honestly, I just got done telling my biological father about the news this past Monday. So we are 18 weeks pregnant in one day. That's all. I know that's far out. We're 4.5 months. And please forgive me for, I'm a little out of it and out of breath tonight. I've got really bad allergies, and my husband's been sick with a cold, so I'm kind of all over the place, and I keep having to to slow down and to blow my nose and stuff. So I'm gonna hopefully not have any of that happen. But I did want to come on and come back because I so appreciate your support and just your comments and everything have been invaluable to me. And the community has really changed me. I mean, just in such great ways. And I couldn't ask for a better community to be a part of. TTC, infertility, miscarriage, all of that. It's a community that had it not been for my miscarriage, I wouldn't be a part of. So again, I always look for good things that have come of our miscarriage, and this is definitely one of them. So I did want to come on and be sensitive and just to encourage those of you who are still trying that I do think about you. I think about, and if you're on my Facebook page, you know this, I think about a lot of you who are trying, and I just hope and I pray for you guys. And I did want to come on and be completely honest with you and let you know that I am pregnant, and we actually have our 20-week anatomy scan on Monday, so we'll actually be 18 weeks in 5 days. I think the doctor's office considers it 19 weeks just because of due date. Well, LMP versus when I know that we conceived. So anyway, so we have that coming up. I am a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited though. We have seen the baby several times, and everything looks to be going okay. Water. So I just wanted to, I'm sorry, I'm looking down. I have tons of notes because I haven't done a vlog in a very long time. Yeah, so Facebook friends have known for a little while as far as on my my YouTube Facebook and my TTC Facebook, but in my real life Facebook, I've still not been on that since about November, and I really enjoy not being on there. My husband is still on Facebook, but and he really wants to share the pregnancy news. We haven't shared it on there yet. Like I said, I know it's far along, but we're still just, again, so grateful for every day. And I don't know, I'm really enjoying keeping it to ourselves and our family and our friends in our real life, as opposed to opening it up to, to friends, and acquaintances and things like that, who I maybe haven't spoken to in a few years. And that's just a personal preference. Just because, I don't know, if you're a part of my life, then you know. then you know the news and you're able to celebrate it with us. But anyway, I did want to share a recap of how we conceived, the cycle that we conceived. And I'm sorry, like my eyes are all, from the allergies, they're all dry, so I apologize if I'm not looking at the camera very much, if I'm closing my eyes a lot. I really apologize. It's a bad night for a video, but I wanted to get it done. The cycle we conceived, we were on 100 milligrams of Clomid, 1,000 milligrams of metformin. We used pre-seed, OPKs, specifically the OPK, the clear blue OPKs with the smiley face, which you guys all know that those were the ones that I was using. I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to like wipe my little nose here. So we actually conceived on December 27th of 2011, and during that time I had also incorporated 2% and whole milk into my diet. I'm usually a skim milk kind of girl, but since my husband grew up with like whole and vitamin D, and 2%, we usually would compromise on 1%, but we bumped it up. Again, I had been doing reading on various different diets and things like that, for fertility, and one of the things that I did choose to do, I'm a big dairy fan. I love cheese, and I don't know, eggs aren't really do, but anyway, I love cheese and yogurts and things like that, and so we did up it to 2% and whole milk, vitamin D milk. I was doing some researching on the alkalinity of your body, and so I was eating a ton of oranges, those little tiny clementine oranges. I was eating like tons and tons of those, all hours of the day, tons. I think I had bought 13 pounds once because Kroger was having a sale, and I just, they were so good. So anyway, during the cycle that we conceived, however, there were a lot of things that I was, kind of skeptical about as far as that cycle working. I had a lot of stressors going on with work. I was applying for and interviewing for a new position at work. My uncle, actually, my great uncle in Pennsylvania, passed away on December 27th, which is the same day that we ended up conceiving, which I find really, really neat. But we also had this stress of my mom and we drove 12 hours from Georgia to Pennsylvania on a Thursday. Was it Thursday? Yeah, I think so. On a Thursday afternoon. And we made it up for the funeral that was on Friday, and it was on Friday morning. We stayed for the funeral, the service, and the lunch that my great aunt had planned, and then around 1 o'clock on Friday we did a 12-hour drive back home. So needless to say, it was very stressful, and also of course a sad time. My father-in-law was also in town around that time. It was also New Year's Eve around that time, right after Christmas. Also, around ovulation, I had experienced something that I have never experienced, and I don't know, what it was, but right around ovulation time, we BD'd, and I had gone to the restroom after that, and I noticed blood in the toilet. Not a lot, not like it was gushing out, but it was just like, it just came out. I know, TMI, but I saw it, and I was like, well, great, this cycle is just over, because I didn't know what it was, and I still don't know what it is. I'd never had any sort of mid-cycle bleeding before. I don't know if, and it wasn't like the BD was extra like rough or anything like that, so I don't know. But anyway, that's that. At 9 days past ovulation, I remember I was at work. Sammy, quit licking. Sorry, my dog is licking in the background. Sammy, hey, stop it. I remember I hadn't tested that morning, and I was really, wanting to, but at the same time I was like, whatever. So I remember I held it all afternoon while I was at work. I got home, I tested on a first response maybe, And I mean, you know how it is when you see lines and you just, you stare at them and you look at them. Well, there was a line, and it was not a super dark line. Again, it was 9 DPO, but it was there, and I couldn't believe it. Didn't believe that it was real. So, of course, ran out to the store to get more because I didn't have any more. And yeah, that was it. So, again, that's pretty much the recap. A little bit of diet change, the Clomid, the metformin. I did have to stay on the metformin until 13 weeks, till the first trimester was over. But we went to the doctor at 6 weeks and 2 days, and we got an ultrasound, and we were able to see the baby and the heartbeat, which was incredible because last time we'd gone in and, we didn't see that at that point. We saw an empty sac and were told that it was probably just too early. But it turns out, last time was our miscarriage, was our blighted ovum. So this time has been just crazy different. And just a short recap of, the first trimester and up to this point, I haven't had a lot of symptoms. I didn't have any morning sickness. Right now I'm just in pain for some reason. Sorry. But yeah, not a lot of, I guess fatigue has been the biggest thing. It's just not being as energetic as I usually am. Also, I have a note on my notes. After I had, and last cycle, I should mention, I did use visualization a lot. I visualized a whole lot. So I would watch YouTube videos, and I would Google videos of conception and ovulation, and I just envisioned that. I just visualized it. I visualized ovulation happening. I visualized conception happening. I visualized swimmers going where they needed to go, and I visualized it all. When we would, after we would BD, I would just, and it wasn't something I was like, oh, I'm visualizing, but I would, if I was laying there going to bed or something, I would visualize, what we wanted to happen. So again, not that necessarily has anything to do with it, but it is what we did, or what I did. And then before I had tested positive, I had some weird dreams. I remember in particular, and I don't really remember my dreams very well, but I do remember having two particular dreams where I had dreamt of bunnies, like a lot of bunnies, which is weird. And they were just kind of in a field, and it was just a weird dream, but bunny rabbits. The other one I had was about bears, and it was like we were in this cabin on vacation or something, and there were all these like big grizzly black bears. They weren't mean, they were just chilling. They were just hanging out. And then, of course, I looked up what these dreams meant, and those two animals can signify, fertility or, things of that nature. So, I don't know. I think I was just reading into it, but I read into what I wanted, basically. Another cool thing, again, it could be totally coincidental, but on that morning of the 27th, that same morning that my great uncle passed away, as I was leaving my neighborhood, and it wasn't a rainy morning or anything, it was nice out, but on my way to work, I was leaving our neighborhood, and there was a rainbow right outside our neighborhood. So again, I kind of took it as, oh yay, hopefully this is a good sign kind of thing. And then when I got over to my work, which is about 20 miles away, there was another rainbow. So it was a completely different rainbow. There's another rainbow right before I went into work. And I just thought that was, the neatest thing. And I don't know what it means. I don't know if it means anything, but there were just a lot of things that happened around that time that I don't know. I guess I could read into them a lot, but I'm just taking it as things that had happened We had also started an infertility support group at our church, so I will talk about that a little bit more. But I'm going to go ahead and go since this video is 15 minutes long. But thank you so much for your support. And like I said, I know tonight's weird, my allergies and everything, but thank you so much. It means so much to me, and I am here to support you too. And I just really, really appreciate everything. And we are just, giving glory to God. And just 1 Samuel 1:27 is, that we prayed for this child, and God has given us what we asked of him. And that is such a true testament to what we went through, and to the last cycle that we went through. There were a lot of hard days during that cycle, and videos that I had posted, and I was really at a rock bottom point at sometimes in that cycle. And, once again, had found out a couple more friends were pregnant during that cycle. And, just remember sitting on the edge of my bed, just, just like balled up, and my husband, sitting next to me, just not knowing what to do. And I just want you to know that I have been there, and I have so experienced those feelings. And again, the TTC community is so important to me, and I so think about you and pray for you, and I just mean that with all of my heart, because pregnancy does not heal the scars or the wounds of infertility, and or of trying to conceive for a long time. It doesn't happen, and that has been part of my struggle with this pregnancy and with this journey. So thank you so much. I'm gonna go. Sorry, my eyes are just crazy, and I'm trying to talk, and my eyes just want to close because it's so dry. So anyway, thank you so much. I really look forward to continuing this journey with you, and I hope that that it won't be too difficult to watch pregnancy vlogs, but I will be posting those. So but I will be posting some more infertility related blogs as well, or vlogs. So I would love to keep you as subscribers, and thank you so very much. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.